Hey there, GlamFam. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be modifying this shoe somewhat. I recently went to Jamaica on a trip. I did not want to pack a whole lot of shoe, nor did I want to bring like multiple handbags. So if I could just simply change the color of the swoosh here, I'd probably have something to work with. So the first thing we're going to do is start by removing the laces from here, and I'm gonna tell you about the mishaps that I encountered while I did this one. This one was done in a rush, so here's my quiz. I'll show you the mishaps as I go along. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be using is the Angela's Deglazer. This is to remove the factory finish. That's the brown paint that we're going to be using because I'll be taking a brown handbag with me. And then we're going to be using that finish, the satin finish, over the brown paint when we're done. So all I'm doing here is I'm going in with the deglazer. This is more like acetone to kind of remove the factory finish so the paint can adhere better to the swoosh, because that's the only thing we're going to work on today, because I need this shoe to wear tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Or maybe a day later, I don't know. But the problem that I encountered was that I did not give the shoe enough time to dry. And so you wanna make sure that after you paint your shoe, you do give it some time, okay? All right. It is recommended that you tape the shoe off, but I've done this before, 2 times before. And so I feel like I have a good handle on the brush, as well as kind of monitoring where I put the paint. So and because I have so many other things to get done too, I'm not taping off. So I'm adding the brown paint here. I want to say 3 coats of the brown because of that silver background. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of what it is that I'm doing here. I got this brush too from Angela's. I have other videos that I talked about what I used in case you're interested in doing this for yourself. And there's no rush when you're doing this. Just take your time. Put the kids to sleep if you have kids. But yeah, just take your time. I'm adding like a second coat. You can see it's already starting to look really nice. So what I'm doing here is I'm going into the section where the threads are and making sure that those are nice and dark. So this is like a second coat. So we're going into the thread area just to make sure that it's nice and dark. This is not for anyone. This is actually for myself. And so I am working on this because I want it to wear very soon. Okay, so I thought it would look even better if I did like this area with the paint. But the issue is, as you can see, like on the swoosh right now, right there, it needs another coat. So we're going to add coat number 3 in just a few moments after that's dried, because you want to make sure that it's fully dried before you're adding each layer. But back to the bottom portion here. I just thought it would look really cool if I did not have that gray, silverish gray area at all. And so I went through nice and neat and put this on. But remember, I told you guys I wore it too quickly. And so that part, the entire thing at the bottom, that part came off altogether. The swoosh stood firm because of the finish that was added to it. I was just too excited to get it done. So yeah, that's what happens when you are too rushy. You're in a rush. All right, so we're done adding paint. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the finish and let it dry. And then the drama is about to begin when it comes onto the laces. People, listen. All right, so let's put this finish on first, and then we'll talk about me doing the laces. All right. So this is also from Angela's, and we're gonna add the finish. Alright, so this is going to be set aside to dry, and I'll explain about the lace in a minute. So I'm using this lace only because I wanted a brown lace. I didn't have time to go out and find like a chocolate brown lace. I think that would look so awesome with this. It would also be nice if I changed out the silver area where the Nike is right up top there. But people, listen, I tried to dye the original lace that came into this, and that was an epic fail. So that's why we're ending up using this lace right here, which is the closest thing I could find at the time, because like I said, I did not have time. So I got done lacing, and then I realized like it's two different styles of lacing. So of course my brain won't allow me to just leave it alone. So I had to change it. This is what it looks like. We're all done. This is what it looks like. Now, if you remember the one that I did for my boy, it is still holding up, and he's been wearing it for about, I want to say about 6 months now. Okay, so with the lace, people, like, I don't know where I went wrong with this, and this person was holding my camera, was laughing at me to scorn. So it looks nice and dark, because this would have been perfect, right? But I might have gotten the mixture incorrect. I don't know, but it just was not working out. So this was a mishap, a big mishap when it comes on to dyeing the lace. I don't know what I did wrong. So I'll definitely try this again. See, it's coming all out. I don't know. So that was an epic fail. Okay, folks, so if you made it this far into the video, leave us some chocolate in the chat for that chocolate colored lace that we did not get right. Well, that I did not get right. But as usual, I thank you so much for your time. We appreciate every single comment. Do leave us a comment down below. So I have side by side what the swoosh looks like before and after.
Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe.